This meditation series is all pranayama. The first one will be a suspension of breath meditation at the top of the inhale, and then the second one at the bottom of the exhale. Let's just get started, and I'll instruct you on how this will go as we go. Let's bring our hands together at the heart center. Eyes are closed, focused at the third eye point. Begin breathing through the nostrils on both the inhale and exhale. Allowing your breath to slow down and get deeper with each breath cycle. Start to move into your body through your breath. Start feeling the anchoring of yourself into the earth as the spine lifts tall. Chest is slightly raised, shoulders are down and back, chin is level, and the crown center is reaching towards the heavens. Imagine that your spine is the connector between heaven and earth. And all that information and your energy is moving through your spine, throughout your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale. We're going to prepare to tune in to the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which connects us to our highest intelligence that lies within us. Inhale. Body's expanding with each inhale, lengthening with each exhale. Now we're going to begin. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Suspend the breath at the top. Notice that your body is expanded at the top of your inhale. Prana is filling up your lungs and every other cell in your body. Pull root lock, squeezing your pelvic floor in and up, and set your intentions. For me, it's to stay connected with you throughout this practice. Send those intentions to every cell in your body. It might be you're just going to surrender into this moment. Exhale. We're going to go into the first exercise. You're going to bring your hands to your shins, and with your breath, you're going to do a spine flex. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to give you the side view. Eyes remain closed, or if it feels safer, just to have it slightly open. Soft gaze. All right, you're going to inhale deeply, and then begin doing spine flex as you keep the breath suspended at the top of the inhale. Okay. While your breath is suspended, you're doing spine flex, moderate pace. Start off slowly though. Notice how your spine feels. It may be cold, so you might need to warm it up by doing it much more slowly. And then when you can no longer, keep the breath suspended, neutral spine, and then exhale through the nostrils all the way out. Okay, and then inhale. You're going to keep repeating. Spine flex. for as long as you can do it. And then when you're ready, neutral spine, exhale all the way out through the nostrils. And then keep it going. I'm just going to say a few things as you continue to practice. So the goal here is to keep doing this spine flex, where you can expand that capacity with the ideal goal to be able to do the spine flex at the top of your inhale for up to 1 minute. It may be right now, your comfort zone might be for about 20 seconds. And you might want to just have a timer in front of you if you really do want to measure that. Otherwise, just go with what feels right and trust that over time, that amount of time that you can keep that breath suspended is getting longer. And then we're going to have days when we wake up and it's just going to be shorter, and that's totally fine. So keep that going. For this practice, we're going to practice this for 11 minutes. It is so important for us to keep our spine flexible. And this is really the flexibility that you need. You don't have to get into a literal back bend to say that you're flexible. Notice where you tense up if you do, while you're keeping the breath suspended. Becoming more aware of your body. And what it does, especially when it's under pressure. And if you'll notice my body, I'm doing a spine flex of the lumbar spine. It's not a shoulder or a neck. It's the lumbar spine that we're working. It's not even a full hip rocking like this. This would be the hip rocking, okay? Lumbar spine. Sometimes you'll find that it gets easier as you go with this practice, or a little bit more difficult as you go with this practice. Your body will respond to this differently than someone else, or even from day to day. The idea is to just be aware and be okay. And the continuity of everyday practice will allow yourself to see maybe there are different patterns that's allowing the meditation to be easier or harder based on how you woke up, what you did just before, and where your mind is. So check into the quality of everything around you, the context, all of that matters. The breath is always through the nostrils on both the inhale and the exhale. If you keep your eyes focused at the third eye point, you are stimulating your pituitary gland. Sometimes it may just feel better to have your eyes just slightly open with a soft gaze. Just make sure that your eyes are not wandering. Wandering eyes will encourage a wandering mind. desire right now is to develop a more focused mind. Notice that on the exhale that you are exhaling all the way out. Sometimes we don't exhale enough and then we just take the next inhale. Let it all out. Another reminder, an important reminder, is as you keep the breath suspended at the top of the inhale, make sure you're not clenching your throat shut. That's not great for you. It can also cause headaches, especially if you're prone to one. So it's a suspension of breath. It's as if you're just suspending it at the top, as if you can even go a little bit more. And in fact, if you feel like you're gonna start exhaling just a little bit, like leaking out a little bit of the breath, just inhale just a little bit more. You might feel a slight constriction at the base of your throat. That's okay, but you don't want to clench it. Okay, we want the energy and the blood to flow freely from the body to the brain. Making sure that your spine flex is mindful. You're not just haphazardly moving your body while your mind is elsewhere. Just bring it back in. Make this your last set. And when you're done, take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. Spine is tall. Now focus at the brow point at this point, your third eye point. Spine is tall, chin is level, shoulders are down and back. One vertebrae stacked on top of the other. Pull root lock. Squeezing the pelvic floor in and up. And then exhale and relax the breath. Just sit for a moment and feel the energy moving throughout the body. Notice how the energy feels different from when you just started. And then before we move on to the next one, we're going to do a couple of exercises just to give this position a break. The first one is going to be frogs. I'm going to give you a modification for this. If this doesn't work for you, you're going to come onto your toes and the heels come together like this and the fingertips are in front of you. Okay? And my head is exactly aligned the way it needs to be. Okay? So it's not like this. Okay? And then on the inhale, again, all nostril breathing on both the inhale and exhale. Inhale up and lengthen your legs, straighten your legs. The heels ideally stay off the ground. That might not work for some of you. And then exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. If this isn't working for you, we're just going to do this for 1 minute starting now. Inhale up, exhale down. When you inhale up, your head is looking down. You're looking towards your knees. It's looking forward on you come down. Then just stay in this position or in crow squat to see if you can start to get your hips open and have that working. Or you can even stay in the forward fold. Okay? You can decide from day to day which one you prefer to do. Or just go as slowly or quickly with the frogs as possible. Know what your body can do, what it can access. 10 more seconds. And then for those doing the frogs, inhale up and hold. And exhale down. No matter what you did, come down with the legs forward, shake them out. Spine remains tall. And then keep your left leg straight. Take the right foot and bring it on the other side of your left leg, right by close to your knee. And then wrap your left arm around your right knee. Bring the right hand back and look right behind you and just get a nice twist. You press your arms into your knees, your right leg to twist, to get the twist that you need. Keep breathing through the nostrils. Nostril breathing will help to regulate your breath better and to balance out your oxygen, carbon dioxide levels in your body so that the oxygen can properly get to every tissue in your body. And then inhale deeply and exhale and come out of the twist and then bring the other leg over. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist as you press your right arm in towards your leg, left hand is straight behind you. Breathe long and deep. Okay, inhale. And then exhale and come back into easy pose. Your mudra, you have two choices. One can be to just bring your hands right at your breasts. The fingertips are slightly touching, thumbs are up. Elbows are relaxed. Eyes are 1/10 open, just slightly open, soft gaze. Or you can just have your hands down at your knees or in your favorite mudra. Okay. The mantra is Satanama, Sa-ta-na-ma. So you're going to inhale 4 counts. Sa-ta-na-ma. Exhale 4 counts. Sa-ta-na-ma through the nostrils. And then you're going to hold at the bottom of the exhale for 4 Sa-ta-na-ma. So 16 counts. Okay, so I'm just going to do this so you can see what I'm doing, or you can start if you get that instruction. Okay, so that was the inhale. And as I'm doing this, I'm mentally chanting Satanama, and then suspend the breath at the bottom of the exhale. And then begin again. Exhale. Hold. Okay, and then go at your own pace. I just did the fingering, and my fingers are just, that represents Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Go at your own pace. Okay, you might need to say that faster depending on what your lung capacity is, or you can just slow it down even more if you want a bigger challenge with your lung capacity. Okay, so eyes are just slightly open, and begin. And take a deep inhale. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale your arms up. Get a nice big stretch along your entire spine. Keep the chin level. Stretch, stretch. And then as you exhale, start to shake out your arms and your head. Shake. Breathe through the nostrils. Shake them out. Shake the upper body. Just a little bit longer. And then inhale the arms up. And exhale and slowly bring the arms out to the sides and down. Comb your magnetic field. And feel that space around you. And as your arms come down, bring your hands to the heart center. And let's close with one long Sat Nam. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all. Sat Nam.